Sparks here, Palugabang Permai. This is just want to show a small business that I have here, that me and my wife have here in Indonesia. We call it Sambal Roa Grace. We named it after our first daughter. His name is Graceland. This is a business that we started after we had a couple of restaurants here. Really, my wife had a couple of restaurants here. We sold basically Manado food in the restaurants, and but it really took up a lot of our time. You know, the first restaurant that we had, we sold under a tent. We had to put the tent up and take it down in the evening. We could only work certain hours. And then the second time we had a restaurant, we had it in a food court. We had to pay a monthly rent each month. Had to stay there most of the day, and so it these things kind of got in the way of our schedule. But we always wanted to have a business, and then we started praying about another type of business to start, and we came up with this selling Sambal Roa. Sambal Roa is a chili. Is a chili mixed in with the fish from Manado, and that fish is only from Manado. You can only get it in Manado. So what we do is we order the Roa fish from Manado. It comes here, and then my wife buys the chili here in Just. That's her right there. She's cleaning the chilies. And what I usually do, I clean the Roa fish. This is after it's cleaned. This is what it looked like. Now the Roa fish has been smoked. It's a smoked fish. So when we get it from Manado, it's smoked. I clean it, and I don't know if you can see it, it kind of looks like this. And then I put it in here, and I crush it with this. You know, kind of old school there. And then when it's done crushing, you know, it kind of looks like this. Kind of crush it in a powdery form. We very clean in all we do here. Even after we clean the fish and everything, we put it in a stove, put it on a frying pan, fry it just to get it softened and make sure it's really clean. Then we bottle it in here. These are the bottles. We sterilize these bottles too, and we have two different sizes. We have a small size, and we have a big size here, and large size. Two different prices. We mainly sell the small ones. These are the big sellers here, and we will sell the big ones usually upon request. And what my wife does, she cleans that chili. I clean this up here, get it in the powder, and then she has a recipe that she cooks this. She has some other things that she adds to this, but she'll cook that chili and then add this Roa fish into it, crushed, and cook it up. And then after she's done, I've already sterilized the bottles. I put labels on them. This is a label that we made ourselves, and this is our only. We have our phone number there. And since we started this business, it does very well. Most of every time we cook this, we probably make this once a week. Used to do it maybe once every 2 weeks. Now it's become once a week, and it's sold. Like usually everything we make is already sold. So maybe every once in a while we might have a bottle or two extra to sell, but that's very rare right now. So, but this is done very well. It started off real good, and it just seems to be doing better and better. We sell it through a restaurant. We sell it online. We also have people in the neighborhood come and buy it. And this is a business here that we don't have to really advertise. I think in the beginning I might have advertised. I can't even advertise it now because it sells so fast that for me to even try to advertise it anymore, I can't really keep up with it. So, but this sells very well. Like I said, this is already sold, and so usually once a week we got to make this, and we kind of have a busy schedule, so it's even hard for us to find the time to even make this once a week. But it's a blessing. It's extra money, and it's something that's really took off. I think I read a book. I forget the guy's name, but it's a free book online, and it's kind of a Christian book called Business by the Spirit. So I applied a lot of the things that I read in this book into our business, and it really did well. And so this is just trying to share a little bit some of the ways we make extra money here in Indonesia. We are involved in some other things in Indonesia. If we weren't probably involved and had a lot of other things to do, we would probably put more focus even on this. This business would even grow even bigger. And anyway, just trying to show small business. I encourage anybody else here to start a small business. And what we like about this business is that we can work this right from our home. And if we have to send it somewhere, we can send it by Gojek and things like that. If people order it in Jakarta, which sometimes people do, we can send it through that. I think the restaurant we stock with it isn't far from here, and we like the food there, so we usually go stock it and also eat there. So and we kind of can squeeze this into our schedule, work from and what I like when we had the Manado restaurants, I'm from America, I didn't know how to cook Manado food or anything like that, so there's not much I could help. Where in this here, I can get more involved and help out a lot more in this, and more of a partnership between me and my wife instead of the other businesses where my wife did probably 95% of the work, probably even more than that, and where I was just more kind of financing it or whatever. Whereas this here, man, my wife still does probably a little bit more of the work, but it's probably more of a 60-40, I think, thing here. So I'm a lot more involved in this. And my wife's camera shy. She don't like being on the camera. She's not mean or nothing. She's just not really into the camera. So anyway, this is Sambal Roa Grace here, and she'll cook this tonight. I'll clean these bottles either tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll bottle it and then take it to the people who've ordered. We also send it by Janet, Gojek, just about any kind of way of sending it by courier or something like that, and then we'll go to the resto tomorrow and stock it. So they've been out since Sunday, so it's already been a few days they've been out, so we miss sales by doing that too, but it's the only time sometimes we can find the time to do this. This is our product when it's finished, Sambal Roa Grace. We just got done bottling them. I cleaned the bottles this morning. We filled it up with the Sambal Roa, and we will take it to a restaurant this morning and also fill orders here locally that people have filled. So this is what it kind of looks like when it's done. This costs, how much is this, baby? Berapa?
$3. 30.000.
Yeah, 30.000 for kecil. About $3 USA money for one of these. In the restaurant we sell, they even add to it so they can make a profit, and it sells quick, real fast, even though they add to it. I don't even know how much they sell it in there, but they're making money off of it because they call us to bring it back, keep refilling. So they might even add $1 to this, I don't know, but it sells quick over there, real fast. So they're making money off of this too. So anyhow, this is Steve Sparks here at Pulau Gebang, Permai, just showing you a little bit about our business here and how we make a little money here. Hey, now this is my little baby there laying on the floor with a little pet crab or something. Anyhow, God bless you all. We love you. Bye.